Every Sunday morning, the smell of warm tortillas, tantalizing spices, and tangy salsa fills the halls of Concordia University. By the evening, over 200 vegan burritos are sitting in the large oven of the People's Potato, waiting to be distributed to Montreal's homeless. The Burrito Project is the kind of collective that refers to each other only by their first names. Co-founder Chris has been with the project since its beginning, just 1 year ago.
Started out pretty small, sort of in someone's apartment, and we started using, people's ordinary pots and pans and things. We made 60 burritos the first week, and we slowly expanded and got more volunteers and better funding.
As part of an initiative that started in Los Angeles, the Montreal group has come a long way since then. Today, there are more than 30 burrito projects across North America.
We had sort of a tactical meeting about what they were doing right and what they would improve, and what recipes they were using and cooking techniques and problems that they had encountered handing out the burritos.
They buy local, organic ingredients, as long as the cost is within a 30% margin of regular produce price. Chris says this is harder to do in the winter because local production is replaced by imports from the south. As part of their mission, the Burrito Project aims to be as environmentally friendly as possible.
We opted for bicycles just for sort of sustainability and ease of delivery that way, as well as it was started by a number of fairly sort of bike-centric people and previous bike messengers and things like that, and so it was already part of our lifestyle.
To raise funds, the project sets aside a bundle of burritos made each week to sell at the Frigo Vert, a health food co-op affiliated with the university.
Our funding model is beautiful at the moment, and a lot of what used to be fundraising events for us have now become awareness events, if anything, and just trying to let people know about the project.
And they are much more than a simple food service for the homeless. When volunteers go into the streets to deliver burritos, they interact, sit down, and have conversations. They want to erase the stigma against homeless people.
The Burrito Project is really nice because it also feels sort of another need that we hear a lot from people on the street, and it's that they feel simply ignored. They do not feel like their needs are met, and they feel like people are guilty when they walk by, and so won't even make eye contact.
Now that the winter is coming, Chris says they are reworking their delivery process.
We started having problems delivering all of our burritos last winter. We thought about changing our tactics a little bit. So first of all, we started deploying metro teams that would go down into the metro stations. People are just simply not out on the streets nearly as much, and if they are, they're really huddled into corners or near vents or something to stay warm.
Co-founder Sky remembers one particularly cold day last winter. It's moments like these that keep him going.
The number one thing is you give someone a burrito and they don't actually eat it right away. Instead, they just put it right against their face for about 15 minutes and then before actually eating it. And that was a big surprise to us because it was like, it was definitely demonstrated priorities, right? Like you might be hungry, but there's things more basic than that too. Like, being warm.
Keeping a steady number of volunteers each week is also a struggle for the collective, but they remain hopeful for the future. The group eventually plans to register as a non-profit organization that delivers multiple times a week. It's not just the connection with the folks on the street that motivates co-founders Chris and Sky every Sunday. It's also the relationships they build with the other volunteers.
They want to see hunger end in Montreal, and that just seems like kind of a hippy-dippy pipe dream sort of thing to say, but it's frankly not that far out of our reach.
Burritos on go!